Hi, good evening, everybody. And Chad and I are here tonight to talk about all the tournaments that we have coming up. But of course, the bigger one later, not later, actually early of 2022. But first, I wanted to say thank you to everybody for all the messages about my birthday yesterday, turning 42, mentally not 42.
Young.
The body definitely turned 42. But anyways, so I'm gonna let Chad first. He's gonna go first, and he's gonna talk about all the tournaments we have coming up, dates, and some of the cool things that we have coming up with that.
So the big news is that the Florida Grand Slam that we were hosting March 10th March 8th through the 13th, up in Pickleplex in Punta Gorda. We've had a couple of meetings in the last few days, and in a discussion with the PPA, we've decided to change the facility. So we're now going over to Riverland over in Port St. Lucie. It's part of the GL communities and the Valencias. So Simone used to be at Valencia Bonita. I'm there now. So we got a good relationship with GL, but they're building a 37-court pickleball facility. So we're going to have 32 permanent pickleball courts with a stadium. So in order for us to keep growing this tournament, and we had a little bit of a bump last year. We came away from that tournament and we made the decision that we needed to be in better facilities. So that's what we've done this year with 32 permanent courts, and we're going to drop it down to 4 days. So it is already open. It's still listed as the Grand Slam, but it's going to be changing to the Riverland Open hosted by Simone Jardim. The deadline for registration for that is February 28th. We're also doing some different stuff with our tournaments this year. So obviously we've got the Challenger, the Florida Challenger, which is in December. We've got the Florida Satellite, which is in February. And then we've got the Riverland Open, formerly the Grand Slam, in March. So what we're doing is, with the Challenger, the top 2 teams from the draw will get entry into the Florida Satellite in February.
And what that means is that they don't pay.
Yes. So the top 2 teams, gold and silver. Your registration and event fee for the event that you were playing in, that you got gold or silver in, is going to be covered for the satellite. So if you do happen to win your men's doubles and mixed doubles, or women's doubles and mixed doubles, then both of those events are going to be covered. Once we get with the satellite, the winners from each bracket will then get free entry into the Riverland Open. So we're trying to reward those people that do well in our tournaments. Obviously, it's becoming expensive to play in tournaments, so we want to give our top players in the brackets. Now, that being said, if you play in a 3-5 mixed doubles and you win that bracket, in the next tournament, you've got to play 3-5 mixed doubles. It's not going to be you win 3-5 and then you drop down to 3-0 in the next tournament. So whatever bracket you win, that's the one that you're going to be playing in for that. And then for the Riverland Open, Simone came up with an idea to do some really cool stuff for the juniors as part of the Simone Jardim Foundation.
So with that, what we came up with to not just incentivize, but give them a reward for playing. What we're going to do is that we'll offer junior events, and all the juniors will be able to compete in that, and they will pay, and the fee is very, very low for the junior events. And then we'll award the first and second place for each division. So boys doubles, girls doubles, and then the mixed doubles, the first place and second place of those will get a wild card into the pro division. And what that means is that they pay $0 to play in the pro division. So that is something that is very exciting. Working with the kids, I think that that's something I know that the parents would be looking forward to. So they come and they really have a chance to play in the pro with no cost. So that is
it's actually for the whole tournament with no cost. We've done no registration fees for any of the juniors. So everything is going to be part of their registration. So not only do they play their junior events for free, they also have the chance to play against the pros for free as well.
So that's pretty cool. And then the other part that we're doing, because of the fact that one thing that Chet and I have realized that we want to give back to the people that play our tournaments. And we decided that we're going to do a free seminar to all of the attendees of our Riverland.
The Riverland Open. Yep.
The Riverland Open. We're going to do a free seminar, and what the seminar will be, and hopefully there will be, 500 people there for the seminar. And what we'll do is I'll invite a few pros to come and help me, and we'll cover, so we'll do like an hour-long seminar. Well, we'll be on the court and we will go over tournament strategy, and if we'll give an opportunity for people to ask questions to the pros, and then we will also have some fun prizes to give away to all the people attending. And then again, this is free of charge. There is no charge to the seminar whatsoever. Probably what we'll add on later is just kind of send an email to all the participants and try to get a head count, as I want to make sure that we have an idea of how many people are attending. But again, it's free of charge, and we'll have more information on that. So at this point, we would like to see if anyone has any questions for us about anything.
And while we're waiting on that, I'm going to add a couple of things about our Challenger and our Satellite. So we've done the format a little differently this year. Men's and women's doubles 2.5, 3.0, and 3.5 draws are going to be on Thursday. The mixed doubles is on Friday. On Saturday, it's going to be the men's and women's 4.0, 4.5, and 5.0 draws. And then on Sunday, it will be the mixed doubles draws. Or I may have that backwards. But either way, we've split the draws up a little bit. What's listed for the Grand Slam, which will become the Riverland Open, we were going to do 6 days because we're going to be on 16 courts. Now we're going to 32 courts. We're going to drop that back down to 4. So we'll start with singles on Thursday, and we'll have some junior events on Thursday so they can get into those wild cards on Friday. And then we will have men's and women mixed doubles pro on Saturday, men's and women's brackets on Friday. Sorry, mixed doubles on Friday pro, men's or women's doubles on Friday,
Saturday.
Mixed doubles on Saturday,
Yeah.
and then men's or women's amateur events on Sunday. And then the men's and women's pro on Saturday, and then championship Sunday for the pros.
So if you have any questions about anything, and again, you guys feel free to, we can, this will be posted, and preferably if you want to, send the questions through Facebook is always easier. I know that this is posted in several social media channels, so if you can keep the questions to Facebook, we'll definitely get to it. If not, this week, probably in the weeks to follow for sure.
Cool. Well, I don't see any questions out there right now. You guys did a great job explaining that. So was there anything else you wanted to be able to cover here?
Well, and also, of course, as Eddie and I have been talking more and more about the YouTube channel, we've been we haven't been able to do any instructional videos, but we're going to get back on the saddle once tournament season ends for me, which will be, I have my last tournament of the year this week, and then after that I'll be home for the rest of the year, and looking forward to doing some videos with Brandon, who just started working with us, and we get to practice together quite a bit. So I told him we're gonna do some videos together, and then we'll just come up with some new content for sure. I'm looking forward to some of the new things that been kind of going in my head, but we're looking forward to that, and getting back, to the community and getting some more content out.
So, and along with the teaching, we've both been so busy, over the last year, really. Just to give an update on the academy. So Simone and I still are involved with the academy, but we're a little bit more behind the scenes now. We've stepped away from a little bit of teaching because we can only teach so much, and she can only travel so much and play so much. As her body's starting to wear down a little bit with how much she's on the road. So, like Simone said, Brandon Long has now joined our team over at Peak Performance. We've got Becky Ryan, we've got Courtney Miles, and Phil Metz has been with us for 5 years now. So they're kind of taking over the reins a little bit more for the teaching side of it. For our Thursday clinics. We still love everybody. We miss everybody. But like I said, we're two people, and we can't be in 24 different places at once. So unfortunately, as part of expanding the business, expanding the academy, adding new things, it's just we have to start turning over some of the teaching responsibilities. So we don't want anybody to think that we're snubbing them, and we don't want to be a part of the academy, because obviously, that's our business. We're proud of it. We started it 3.5 years ago. So we're continuing to add new stuff, and we'll occasionally pop our head in for a surprise here and there. And I know Simone's talked about doing some events for the calendars, and we've been discussing some really, really cool ideas for events that hopefully we can introduce over the next 6 to 12 months.
So
there's one question that came in from looks like Jean Coyette. It says, tell us the dates again, please. I don't know if you can just real quickly run through the events and the dates one more time.
Okay, yep. So I'll go through for the dates. So our first one is the Florida Challenger. That's going to be, let me just pull it up. It's going to be December 9th through the 12th. The registration deadline for that is going to be November 28th.
And
so
that's at the Bonita Springs.
That's at Bonita Springs YMCA. So the Challenger is February 9th to the 12th. December 9th to the 12th at Bonita Springs YMCA. Registration deadline November 28th. And then our satellite tournament is going to be at the Bonita Springs YMCA as well. And that's going to be February 17th to the 20th, 2022. Can't believe we're already almost into 2022. But the deadline for that is going to be February 5th. So the satellite is February 17th to February 20th. Bonita Springs YMCA, deadline February 5th. And then now the Riverland Open, hosted by Simone Jardim, is now going to be March 10th through March 13th. And the deadline for that one is going to be February 28th. And that'll be over Port St. Lucie at the Riverland community. So the Riverland Open, March 10th through March 13th, deadline of February 28th.
Great. That seems like that's it for questions out there.
All right. Well, and like I said, if there, as people watch later, we will definitely be in the lookout. It's always good when they ask questions to tag either Chad or I on the question. It draws our attention to the question, and I see Lisa. We all love Becky and Courtney. Absolutely, they are awesome. That's why we have them.
I think we've got the best instructors around for sure.
Absolutely. And yeah, Brent, that's your neighbor.
And my U.S. Open partner, and maybe my partner for some of your upcoming tournaments here.
Hey, that's a good guy. That's a good guy.
Didn't I marry you guys? I'm pretty sure I married you guys.
Yes, you did.
Or no, you guys ended up meeting because you live so close, right?
Yes. Yep.
Well, it's awesome. No, we're really lucky, and I mean, I just finished actually teaching a camp with all of them, and what else I was telling the campers is that I feel that I am myself being able to teach these camps because I don't stress so much. I don't have to worry about are they doing a good job, and again, it makes it so much easier for me to run these. I feel like we're like a well-oiled machine because I know exactly what they're teaching, and I know that they do a great job with people in general, just because of their skill, and so it makes it so easy. I feel like I am out there enjoying myself just as much as the campers. So yeah,
and that's one good thing with all of our instructors. Everybody's on the same page. Everybody's got similar philosophies. And like I said, in order for us to kind of back off a little bit from being on court, because, Simone is old, I'm getting older. I'm not 40 yet.
Yeah, but you got gray hair.
That is true. I do look older. It's really comforting that we know that everything that we've worked hard on over the years, and we still sit down and talk pickleball. Surprise, surprise. We're always figuring out new stuff, and now with Phil, Brendan, Becky, Courtney, they're all bringing new techniques to the table as well. And it's kind of just this big mashup that everybody's on the same page, and it's definitely a lot less stress when you know that whether it's a camp, a clinic, private lessons, everybody's reliable and on top of things and gives everything when they're out on the court.
So if there is no more questions, then we shall say goodnight, and we'll have to go find out what our munchkins are doing. Probably up to no good, since
it's too quiet.
Yes, and we all just had some birthday cake from last night, so they are sugared up. So we'll go do that. But like I said, we'll look forward to some questions and look forward to seeing you guys. Our first one in December, and and who knows if we get some good feedback, maybe we'll do a seminar. It'll be my practice seminar. Will start in December. That might be something that I get a practice in. So I'll offer a seminar in December. Why not? Let's just do it. So
we do have one more tournament, and I forgot that it's on the calendar. It's we're doing a fundraising tournament for the Lee Coalition, the Lee County Coalition Against Drug Free. So I'm going to give the dates of that really quickly. So it's Lee County Coalition for Drug Free Southwest Florida. They approached me April of this year when we were doing our last tournament for the season, and everybody's gotten so into pickleball. They wanted to do an event with us. Majority of the proceeds for that are going to go to the Lee County Coalition for Drug-Free Southwest Florida. Again, the juniors, we're going to have junior events. Their registration is going to be free. So we want to get not only some funds for them, get some of their people introduced to pickleball as well, but also bring more of the juniors in, and really get everybody, get the young kids onto the court and having some fun. So add that one to your calendar as well. That one is going to be March 24th through the 27th at the Bonita Springs YMCA. and the deadline for that is March 12th.
Oh, I have my college roommate who just messaged me. See, this is the beauty of technology. He's like, "Did you see my comment? What's Arnold's comment?"
Sarandon, we did not see your comment.
Yeah. What's his comment? So this guy and I go way back to like when we were college roommates.
Way back in the 90s when you were college roommates.
Yeah, that definitely it was way back when.
What's your college roommate's name again?
Arnold Sarindo. So it's Sarindu. I don't know. Maybe it's on. Would it be maybe on YouTube or the Pickleball Thai community in Atlanta are requesting money and shit? So Arnold is originally from Thailand. Actually, his brother Pat lives there, and his parents, nicest people, but they helped get me through my freshman and sophomore year of college, and Arno and I ended up living together my sophomore year. That was in 1999. Oh man.
And then Steve and Joe Corker, I did get your text message. So Steve, I will give you a
Everybody's like, yeah. Using the technology. Too funny. Well, Eddie, I think that's it for tonight. And thank you again for your time. And looking forward to some December videos coming up. We'll get lots of new content for the new year 2022. Wow, 2022 around the corner. Crazy.
Let's do it. Thanks, everyone.
Awesome. Thanks for joining us, guys.